Welcome, everybody, welcome. My name is Darth Joker Cudham, or the DJC. Today, I'm going to play Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I've not played it. I don't know what it is. But we are going to give it a shot. And we're going to get into this. Kind of excited. I know what the Rapture is in the Bible, but I don't know what the name is. Looks interesting, looks good. Didn't have a video with it, but it did have some pictures.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
So I guess this is going to be in first person mode. I thought we were still sitting at a scene. Okay, let's take a walk around. Looks like I live or work at Vallis Observatory. I'm guessing this is my bicycle. Let's see what's in here. Okay, I am here. Looks like a pretty large map. Might have a good bit of stuff to do. Constellations. Okay.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event
Rapture
has left markers.
Yes.
We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it.
Well, according to the Bible, this is
You can use them to find what you're
1,444 people will be taken directly to heaven.
The answers,
I believe the number's going to be much larger. I believe that was
they're
the
all here.
population of the time. The size is going to be
The answers
1,444.
are in the light.
Or 144,000, excuse me. I believe there's going to be a lot more taken at one time. I don't believe God is as severe as stories have made him seem.
1, 6.
Although this seems...
4, 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5, 1, 6, 1, 4,
1, 6, 1, 4,
5,
1, 5, 1, 7,
2, 5.
2, 5. Okay, so I can't go that way. Let's head back down the hill. There is no run function. It's phone?
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm.
Well,
Stay tuned to this station for updates.
There's people going to heaven, body and soul. So everything else is being left behind. I'd be kind of freaking out a little bit. You know, there'd be a bunch of clothes hanging around. Okay. I do like, however, that I can walk over just about anything. Boop. Boop. See? I like that. I'll walk over this? Yeah, see? I don't even have to do anything. I just overstep it. Okay, here's a Valus van. Apparently we've set up a roadblock that I can't actually climb over or get through. But I knock it over. No. Okay, so this is going to be a light action story game. So I'm going to head up these stairs, and there's a building right in front of me. Let's check it out. Or not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there. Nope. Can I climb over? Nope. Whoa.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Steven didn't go.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate,
Okay.
I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Okay. Alright. And it's gone, but the gate is open now, so I'm guessing I'm going this way. I'm not going over the wall, because I can't get over the wall. But I'm going down into town. I think we're down towards at least the farm. I don't know what that is. No. No. Oh. Apparently that's Jeremy. Am I supposed to follow? Go back up here, and I'm going to take a look at this car, this police vehicle, and that fence over there.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
Okay, so we've heard their conversation. My guess is people that haven't been taken by the Rapture and sent to heaven, I guess, or whatever you so choose to believe, are still here. Just certain people have already been taken. I believe the Rapture's going to happen. Boom, done. And certain people are going to go, certain people are going to stay. I personally am scared to death of this happening in my lifetime. But not so much that I'm afraid because I'm... Not so much that I'm afraid of going. I am afraid of being left behind. I mean, how do you pick up the pieces? I know what you're supposed to do. According to the Bible and stories such as Left Behind, you're supposed to put your faith in God, put your faith in faith itself. But the problem is going to be the other people.
Who's that? Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can you
it'll
hear
work.
me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
Okay, so the phones are now taken by them. I wonder, this is what, the 80s, I believe? 1980s, maybe early 90s. I don't see many cell phones. I don't believe that there's going to be very many cell phones. It says I need to get back to the array. So should I go this way? Can I go this way? That should be a better question. Can I hop this little fence here and go back over? Because if I can, I will. No, I cannot. So I guess I'm heading back into town. The large gate up there is already locked, so can't do that. Like I said, the one thing I'm really not okay with is the slow moving of the scam. I'm trying to move faster, but it just isn't any way to do that. Can't get in the car. There's something over here, so I'm going to stop over here and see that. There's a little glowy thing there. Okay.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
something that I can get to. How? There was no tutorial. I'm kind of left to my own devices here. I see you over there. Get in the garage. Let's go back around the front. We're gonna go through this sucker. What are you? As I'm playing, maybe you can tell me what your beliefs are, or lack thereof. What do you feel will be the end of days, if you believe there is an end of days? For my Viking brethren, the Great War of Valhalla, Ragnarok. Closing to further notice, we've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about. George and Helen Gables. Oh, I can go in. There's a cigarette. No idea what that thing is. But yeah, go ahead. In the comments section below, if you have a belief, go ahead and tell us what your beliefs are. It'd be interesting to know how you feel, what you believe in. Even if you don't believe in anything, it'd be nice to know. I feel everybody, well, not everybody has to believe in something, but everybody has something to believe in. Ooh, good play on words, huh? But yeah, go ahead and drop those in the comment. Also, if you like how this game goes, obviously.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense.
Give me a like.
The
If there's
area we
something
picked the
that you
pattern
don't
up
like
from
about
can
this
no
game,
longer be located on
me
the
a
scope.
dislike.
That's just not possible.
Don't
You can see
forget the
significant
face
changes to
plant
the
on that
quality of the
subscribe
ambient
button.
light in that part of the sky. It's overexposed, like a Polaroid left in direct sunlight.
I'm going to go back around front and see what's up there, and then we're going to head into the parking lot. Okay, it just looks like somewhere to sit. So we're going to head into the parking lot. Like I said, I am sorry for the pace of the game. It is slow. It's very slow. I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. I can't control my speed. So if there's something I need to run to, I can't. It's also a much quieter game than the other ones I've played so far. Can't get in. Alright. I'm going to go back out the building's front door because that's where I saw the glittery little orb thing. Which I really don't know what that represents yet. No darts, so no weapons. No coats, no hats. Back to Haverton Road. Anything in this car? Nope, we're definitely in Britain because of that right there. Or Ireland. There's blood on the seat. Oh, there you are. I see you. We're gonna go take a gander up this way first. And maybe try and see if there's anyone left alive. Is that a flashlight? I'm turning the light switch on from outside. Okay. That's back to the living room. There's really nothing in the kitchen. It's a greenhouse out back. Couple little huts out back. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check these huts out. Nothing in that one. What about the greenhouse? Which looks more like a storage shed, but nope, can't go that way. Now I do know that I can head in that gate, so we're gonna do that in a second.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. And it was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
So I'm headed upstairs now, as per what the glowy little orb people said. When we turn the lights on, I don't feel like walking around with the lights off. So let's see what happens. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything upstairs, so I'm guessing, unless the lights have to be on, no. But I am guessing that the Rapture has already taken them. I'm going to leave the lights on, I'm going to leave the doors open, because I don't want to research in a building that I've already searched in. got a very lonely, isolated feeling from this game. But only because it just seems yeah, imagine your neighbors, your friends, your relatives all of a sudden gone. It's kinda, in a way, that's gonna be devastatingly scary. I mean, it really is. It's gonna be. It's gonna be very scary when it happens. Even like this.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's traveling down the wires.
Yeah, God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Now get off.
No, Sam, stop it. You weedy little shit.
It's mine.
Give me the can. I need it. Grow up!
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I had just been talking for about 20 minutes and realized that my mic was not on. So I was talking about the Christian version of the Rapture, where people will be taking mind and body to heaven. The rest of us will be left behind to figure out what happened. Now, I'm guessing that's rugby, not football, but regardless, there's a big field here. What it's going to be when we are taken, or we go where we gotta go, or you believe what you do. As a Christian, we are mind, body, and soul taken to heaven. Those that are left behind because they're being punished. And they're going to have to make a decision between faith and the Antichrist. The Antichrist is going to have all the answers, all the wonderful knickknacks and glowy things and money and food and everything people are going to need. But you as a Christian are supposed to put your faith in God, and He will help you in the end. In the end, after the Antichrist loses his power because Jesus himself returns, you're going to have to be on one side or the other. You're either going to support the Antichrist, the one who has all the answers for that moment in time, or God, who when he does eventually make his return, will truly have.
What about the station?
That's shut down too, so there's no way in or out of the valley.
They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just gonna have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
Okay. So, emergency meeting. Everyone is welcome. Village hall tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Flu quarantine. What they are not telling us, call Meg or Barb if you have any questions. Summer, I don't know what that says. Summer something. To Doi. Raffle prizes, Barbara. Alcohol, okay. No more cider, tell Charlie. Volunteers, Jeremy. More posters. Reading group, Wendy Boyles. Food and drink, Valley Farm Supply. Thanks, Meg. Yay. HG at S at N Pims. Keys GS at V at Voss. Says the can. Phone no check. Timothy Infants Assembly 8th June. Peter Pan. Lizzie G will arrange performance. Check RB piano. Alright, so let's see if I go this way. Nope, I cannot. What about this way? Ha! Nope. And what about here? There we go. I don't see anything there. Oh, another door. Into the basement. Okay. Is there lights?
I couldn't stop it. I couldn't do anything.
Stop it. Calm down.
I'll get back. It's in my head.
Howard, wait!
Ah! Father. Father, are you all right?
It's my ankle. Oh, Jesus, Lord, I think it's broken. Howard, go and get help.
There's no one left. No one's coming to help us.
Please, Howard, fetch help.
The light. There in the light. I can see everyone in the light. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Help me.
Okay. So I'm still not totally sure what's going on. I do know that everyone in this small town has vanished or has been raptured. I'm feeling I'm being led to the church, but I want to check the rest of the village first. That road is closed. I'm probably not going to be able to make it to that house, but I'm going to walk down. I will eventually get to that church. Like I said, I want to do as much exploring as possible. You should see me when I played Fallout. Ooh, doors open.
Meg? Meg, are you here?
Here, I'm in the lounge.
Too many empty houses tonight. Most of the village is gone now.
My head's killing me. Have you listened to the phones?
No, I thought they were all dead.
There's a strange kind of static now. I think I heard numbers in it. It sounded like the American woman.
Kate? She's still alive. No one's seen her.
Is Charlie back?
Not yet, no. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Father. Listen, you go on ahead. I'll just rest here a little longer.
I wonder if, you know, if the rapture comes to pass, God intends to leave his pastors and his priests and his fathers and deacons and bishops and popes behind to help with people, or are we supposed to do it on our own? Because the truth is,
3, 1, 7, 0, 0.
if I am left behind, then my only mission would be to help people to understand what's going on and help them
0, 3, 1, 0, 8,
with their faith.
0, 2, 1, 11, 6.
It's such a, it's not even an abstract idea to think about, because it is something I've thought about a lot. It's something I've thought about since I was probably, well, when I first started reading Revelations when I was about 10. So I feel like I have an alright grasp on it. An alright understanding. There seems to be a building in the back. Let's head there. I mean, I wouldn't say I have a good understanding of it, but I kind of know what to expect. At least the Christian version. You know, even the Viking version. I kind of understand that version. One last great battle. Okay, this gate is open. Looks like the gate to the church. Oh, another radio. I am absolutely just gonna turn everything on, because like even with
I've been recording the pattern for 3 hours and so far have accumulated over 3 megabytes of binary data. The pattern does not, at this point, seem to be part of any recognizably closed loop, but there remains symmetry, despite the conflicts.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. At this point so far, I'm still having, I wouldn't say difficult time understanding what's going on, because I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. But I'm not sure what kind of game this is. Is this a horror game? Is this just a story game that's being told you through spirits that are kind of still lingering behind? Is this a warning game? Is this trying to tell us something? We'll find out in due time.
Electrical failures all over Tower 6. The light is flowing like liquid. Its sense of purpose is overwhelming. There's something in... Stephen? Stephen, is that you?
This is something I want to check out. Okay, I can only get so far into the water. I'm supposed to cross the bridge. I believe that's my main quest line that's floating over there. So I'm going to head back up to this church. Unless... Is the town a circle? I can't really tell from where I'm at. The maps that I've looked at so far, I believe the town is a circle. So, we're going to follow this, and we're probably going to end up at the church towards the end. There are some more houses down here. It looks like a row of 3. And some more over there. About 5, 6 more maybe. So we are going to check those 2. I am going to apologize again for the pace of the game. This is slower than 90% of the games I play. Although, if it is just telling a story, so far it's doing an interesting job.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
This is my fault? How is this my fault? Kind of feel like this game is going to have a Bioshock twist to it. Like the first Bioshock, if you played that, you'll more than likely understand what I'm talking about. If you haven't played it, give it a shot. Great game. I enjoyed it. Well, the small amount of it that I played. It's just another game in a long list of games that I didn't finish because, well, Call of Duty. But I've decided that I am going to try some different stuff here. And I hope that you guys will keep coming with me on these little journeys. It's always fun. Oh. Where are you going? Yes, it is going to take me to the church. It's going to end at the church. So, we're going to finish exploring the town here. Because I feel like it's important. That door has a quarantine sign on it. That door doesn't look like it's open. The gate is open. So we are gonna every radio is
It wasn't just some distortion of physics.
telling a portion of the story.
I may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
It's got a better pause for dramatic fever than I do. Yeah, it wants me to go that way. I need to end up this way. Oh.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Definitely feeling like this is the Christian Rapture. Is that a pack of cigarettes? I can't tell. No, it looks like it's just something holding a box to the fence. Okay. Other than the speed of this game, I actually don't mind it. I do like it. Interesting story. They did an amazing job with the graphics. And the bushes look great. Birds chirping. Sky looks almost like a painting. It's so well done. But there's more going on here than what I mean, there has to be more going on. Not sure what a giveaway is, but pretty sure it's got something to do with like an exit ramp onto the road. You know, I saw my little buddy come over this way. He's in the house. I'm controlling. I was controlling that part.
Safe from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. And Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
Can't see too well. It's saving. So I've made it far enough for a save point. Oh. It's a lot of blood. But like I said, I'm not sure of what to make of this game yet. I don't feel like it's a horror game. But I can't say that I know for sure what this is. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. It doesn't seem to have happened. Whatever happened all that long ago. Judging by this painting, not much has changed. I know, I'm coming. Calm down. I'm sorry. I know you guys kind of want to get into the meat and potatoes here, but I gotta check everything. It's just the way I am. It's the way I play these games. It's the way I play story games. I wonder. No. Okay.
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gable just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
We're gonna leave the doctor's office. Way around back. I heard a phone. I know, but you want me to follow you. I'm working on it. Oh, your cell phone.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent.